I'm gonna get that. It's way too high. I guess I'm leaving that there. What the heck is that? What idiot left that there? I'm taking this.
I'm Landon, and it's time to get down to the details. So, to break it down, we had 3 handsome but trained individuals go through baseline tests for the vertical jump and sprint speed. We used the static jump protocol to keep things standardized, and then they were right off to the well for their max velocity sprint on a curved manual treadmill. Why curved, you ask? Because curves don't lie. These things respond purely to the runner's effort, giving us accurate, real-time speed data. And who doesn't love accurate data? Now for the science magic we've all been dying to see. PAP, Post-Activation Potentiation. 3 words we never knew sounded so good together. Well, our 3 robust participants did 5 sets of back squats at their 85% estimated 1 rep max. We stuck to a 2-minute rest in between sets just to keep fatigue manageable, and then they went right into their vertical jump or sprint test within seconds. Now, to prevent crossover fatigue, we did these on separate days. As for equipment, pretty simple. We had a yardstick for jump height, iPhone camera at 60 FPS for video verification, and we used the same barbells, power rack, and treadmills just to keep environmental variables locked down. To collect this data, we reviewed the videos to confirm jump technique and peak reach, while the digital display on the treadmill showed us peak sprint velocity. We then analyzed the performance shifts using percent change and then plotted them in Excel. And lastly, why did we do it this way? Well, because it mirrors how athletes might use PAP in the real world. Heavy squats followed by explosive movements. The squat loads and timing were pulled from credible, peer-reviewed research to create neuromuscular activation without gassing the subjects out. Plus, using high-quality video and exercise equipment creates data that's super clean and super repeatable. So you're welcome. We squatted heavy, we jumped high, we sprinted fast, and we recorded every inch and second of it for you. Now, Yanxi and Martin will now tell you about just how good our results turned out to be.
Thank you, Landon, for your beautiful explanation of our methods. Now, the moment you guys have all been waiting for. Our results. So, first, this is what we did. As Landon mentioned earlier, we took measurements of our baseline vertical jumps and running velocities at the well. This is all of us jumping, with our baselines at the left and our PAP in effect on the right. It's kind of hard to tell, but trust me, our results turn out great. As you can see from our bar graphs right here, every participant improved. You know what that means? It means our experiment worked. For the vertical jump at least, as you can see here, each participant was able to achieve a higher vert, with Martin improving the most with a 17% increase. Pretty friggin' cool, right? And, humbly, Andrew and I increased our vert by 1 and 3%. Next, we started our running velocity test a week after, and you will not believe our results. Here, you can see the setup that we used to track our running. Andrew, Martin, and I ran our hardest for this, and you can see our hard work right here. As you can clearly see, PAP increased our running velocity as well. For this test, however, we did not have a substantial change in performance, but each participant did increase their overall running speed, with Andrew increasing his velocity by 5%, Martin by 3.8%, and me increasing my speed by 1.42%.
Hey everyone. So there are a couple explanations for our results. A basic definition of what PAP is the idea that a heavy, high-intensity exercise, like a heavy squat, can temporarily boost your performance right afterwards. And the reason that this happens comes down to how our nervous system works. So after a big lift, your body can recruit more muscle fibers and fire them faster, which ultimately leads to a stronger and quicker muscle contraction. Now, for some of the limitations in our experiment, we only had 3 participants, so it's hard to generalize our results to like a bigger and greater population. And we also noticed that our arms were not consistent during all jumps, so that could have affected the vertical jump measurements as well. For future studies, we could improve by using a bigger and more diverse group of participants, something that includes both female and male participants. And it would also help us to use more precise tools, something like a laser time system that avoids potential for human error. And also keeping track of things like diet and fatigue would help us understand the results more clearly.
Okay, read again. I just need you. I'm ready.